Mild digestive issues after eating carbohydrates, such as bloating, fatigue, or those familiar post-meal energy crashes, may seem harmless at first, but they are often subtle warnings of metabolic imbalance and early insulin resistance. Many people dismiss these symptoms as normal consequences of overeating or stress, but in reality, they signal that the body is having difficulty processing glucose efficiently. When digestion feels heavy, energy drops after a meal, or you experience mild abdominal discomfort following carb-rich foods, the issue usually lies in how the body breaks down and absorbs those carbohydrates. This early sign of metabolic strain should not be ignored because it often precedes more serious conditions such as prediabetes, chronic inflammation, and gut microbiome imbalance. The warning behind these mild symptoms is both simple and serious. When carbohydrates, especially refined ones, are consumed in large amounts or without balancing protein and fiber, they are rapidly broken down into glucose. This sudden flood of sugar into the bloodstream triggers a strong insulin response. The pancreas releases insulin to push glucose into the cells for energy, but when insulin sensitivity is reduced, this process becomes inefficient. As a result, glucose remains elevated longer, then drops abruptly, creating that sluggish, foggy feeling after eating. Meanwhile, the digestive system works harder than it should, causing bloating or discomfort as the intestines handle unabsorbed sugars and excess fermentation. Over time, this pattern of spikes and crashes doesn't just affect digestion, it disrupts the entire energy regulation system, setting the stage for chronic fatigue and metabolic decline. The good news is that these early digestive warnings can be reversed and even used as a guide to optimize health. The first step is to shift away from fast-digesting, high-glycemic carbohydrates toward slower, more stable sources of energy. Foods like quinoa, brown rice, barley, and whole oats release glucose gradually, helping the body maintain a steady blood sugar curve rather than a sharp spike followed by a crash. This prevents the roller coaster of hunger, fatigue, and irritability that follows carb-heavy meals. Including these low-glycemic carbohydrates with meals also allows insulin to function more efficiently, reducing strain on the pancreas and helping cells regain their responsiveness. Vegetables should form the foundation of every plate, not only for their vitamins and minerals, but also because their fiber content slows digestion and balances glucose absorption. Leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, and colorful peppers add volume and texture while minimizing the total carbohydrate load. Fiber from vegetables feeds beneficial gut bacteria, supporting a balanced microbiome that improves digestion and reduces bloating. Over time, these small adjustments can strengthen gut integrity, reduce inflammation, and improve overall energy stability. Pairing carbohydrates with lean proteins like fish, chicken, tofu, or beans is equally important. Protein helps slow the release of glucose and keeps you full longer, reducing cravings for sweets or processed snacks later in the day. For instance, a meal of quinoa and roasted vegetables becomes far more metabolically stabilizing when combined with grilled salmon or lentils. Healthy fats from olive oil, avocado, or nuts can further support this balance by enhancing nutrient absorption and improving satiety. Together, these components, fiber, protein, and healthy fat, form the triad of blood sugar stability and digestive ease. Hydration is another often overlooked key to carbohydrate digestion. Water supports the breakdown of complex carbohydrates and helps the intestines transport nutrients smoothly. When hydration is inadequate, digestion slows, increasing the risk of bloating and discomfort. Drinking water throughout the day, rather than only during meals, keeps the digestive system functioning efficiently. Herbal teas like ginger, peppermint, or fennel can also soothe the stomach and reduce post-meal gas or heaviness. Mindful eating plays a surprisingly powerful role in preventing these issues. Eating too quickly, in stressful situations, or while distracted causes you to swallow excess air and overburden your digestive system. When you eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and allow your body to relax before and during meals, digestive enzymes activate properly, improving carbohydrate breakdown and absorption. Taking time to breathe deeply before meals or stepping away from screens while eating helps your body enter the rest and digest state needed for optimal nutrient processing. It's also essential to evaluate meal timing and portion size. Large carb-heavy dinners, especially close to bedtime, are more likely to cause bloating and sluggishness because digestion naturally slows in the evening. Distributing carbohydrates evenly throughout the day, especially in combination with physical activity, allows your body to use glucose for energy rather than storing it as fat. Walking for 10 to 15 minutes after meals significantly improves glucose uptake by muscles and can reduce post-meal fatigue and discomfort. This simple habit acts almost like natural insulin, enhancing circulation and metabolic flexibility. Gut health is another critical factor in managing these symptoms. A disrupted microbiome, often the result of processed foods, low fiber intake, or frequent antibiotic use, can impair carbohydrate digestion and increase gas and inflammation. Incorporating probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut, alongside prebiotic fibers from garlic, onions, and bananas, helps restore microbial balance. A healthy gut not only aids in smoother digestion but also improves insulin sensitivity, since gut bacteria play a direct role in regulating inflammation and glucose metabolism. The warning remains clear. When your body starts responding poorly to common carbohydrates, it's not just your stomach reacting, it's your entire metabolic system signaling distress. Bloating, fatigue, or mild sugar crashes are early clues that glucose regulation and digestive efficiency are weakening. Left unaddressed, this imbalance can spiral into chronic digestive discomfort, persistent tiredness, and gradual weight gain, particularly around the midsection. But when addressed early with dietary and lifestyle adjustments, this same warning becomes an opportunity to rebuild long-term resilience. The positive outcome of managing these early signs is remarkable. Within a few weeks of choosing whole, low-glycemic foods, balancing meals with fiber and protein, and staying hydrated, many people experience lighter digestion, fewer energy dips, and a steadier mood throughout the day. Blood sugar readings often begin to stabilize, inflammation markers drop, and the gut becomes more efficient and comfortable. Regular exercise, even light movement like daily walking or stretching, amplifies these benefits, helping the body regulate insulin naturally. The practical path forward is to listen to your digestive system as closely as you would listen to your heart rate or sleep cycle. If carb-heavy meals leave you bloated, sluggish, or foggy, it's your body's way of asking for gentler, slower fuel. Replace refined grains and sugary foods with whole, complex carbohydrates. Pair them with fiber-rich vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Eat slowly, hydrate regularly, and move after meals. In time, your body will regain its ability to process carbohydrates smoothly and sustain energy throughout the day. Ultimately, mild digestive issues after carbs are not merely inconveniences, they are early whispers of deeper metabolic imbalance. Ignoring them invites fatigue and inflammation, addressing them builds strength and longevity. With consistent, mindful changes in eating and lifestyle, you transform what was once discomfort into a sign of progress. Your digestion becomes more efficient, your energy more stable, and your long-term health more secure. Proof that listening to even the smallest bodily warnings can lead to powerful and lasting recovery.